Good morning, students out there. This is Premier Fountain College, Winesand, Jacob. I am Mrs. Okonkwo. Now, today we'll be looking at reading for critical evaluation. Now, what is critical evaluation? Critical evaluation deals with assessing the merit of a piece of writing. Now, when we talk about assessing the merit of a piece of writing, it deals with reading a text critically to assess how well a writer has written its piece, or possibly having to carefully judge a piece of writing. It is not just all about reading a text to pick a fault, but it deals with having to consider one or two questions, such as having to consider questions like, what is the writer's main idea of what writing? A writer must have at least a central message in heart to actually pass across to each reader. Now, in that case, in this form of reading, you do not have to read to entertain yourself. You do not have to read just for pleasure. In this type of reading, you have to read carefully to have to find out what does the writer have in mind passing across to its readers. Like I said, what is the main idea? A reader should bear that in mind while assessing the merit of a piece of writing. Secondly, it is based, or you may ask, is it based on fact or opinion? A particular piece of writing may be based on the writer's opinion, that is viewpoint, or equally, you may have to the writer may write based on fact, that is based on things that are real, and in such case, we can debate such things. Now, if you should read a particular text and you find out that the writer has actually written things based on how Nigeria gained an independence and all the facts needed are all there, you could say that the particular piece of writing is based on fact. Now, when you read a particular piece of writing and the writer tries to say something concerning what he or she feels, in that case, you can say the writer's view, or rather, writing is based on what opinion. Now, the next thing you may have in mind is, what is the writer's purpose? Now, when we talk about writer's purpose, it deals with writer's intention. Writers have different things in mind while writing. Some have in mind to entertain their readers. Some have in mind to inform their readers. Some have in mind to educate. It could equally be to persuade, dissuade, irritate, or what have you. Now, if you read a particular piece of writing and you find out you kept on laughing all through the piece, you find out that at the end of your reading, you have enjoyed a whole lot of what you have read. In that case, you can say that the writer's purpose is to entertain. Now, in a case where you have a particular perception about a particular topic, there are situations where we have a different view about a particular thing, and after reading a text, you find out the writer has actually changed your view about that very reasoning. And in that case, you can say the writer's purpose is to persuade. In that case, the writer has succeeded in trying to change your perception about a particular topic. Now, you can as well consider other things such as is the writer biased? What do we mean by that? A writer may be one-sided, trying to actually get to favor a particular person or anything at all. Now, in that case, the writer may actually not balance issue, trying to side a particular person or thing or a particular idea about a thing. Now, in that case, you may afterwards conclude that the writer is biased. Now, we may have an omission of facts. Sometimes, if a writer should write, and maybe in his writing, the person tried to say that Nigeria gained our independence in 1984 rather than 1960, you may have to say there is an omission of fact. The fact is that Nigeria gained our independence in the year 1960. Now, in that case, you may have to say that the writer has omitted a fact. in each piece of writing. Now, there are some other things that as a reader, you may read to critically evaluate. That will be given to you as an assignment to go home and find out more about what you can do in the course of what? Reading to critically evaluate a piece of writing. I hope you enjoyed our lesson for today. But before we go, let's take down our assignment. Now, our assignments will be, what are other questions a writer may bear in mind while reading to evaluate? We've come to our today's lecture. I believe you go home and do the assignments. Now, see you some other time. I remain Mrs. Okonkwo. Thank you.